there was a comment that the industry is not really supporting entrepreneurship or it's not really supporting the religion. I have a comment answer. What kind of support is expected from us, from the industry, from VCs? And is it guidance? Is it money? Is it access to intelligence? I mean, you have to be more specific. But I can turn around and say that the students are not supporting themselves. You want access to venture capital, I can get you access to venture capital. So I work in the sector that because I'm quite a few VCs out there. I know Pakistani Americans who be there for 20, 30 years and not able to contribute something back to Pakistan financially if it's 70, 20 years. $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 to bada money hai. But if I would take an individual from this room and introduce them to that person, that individual is willing to get in, I don't know, depending on what you're asking for $5,000, $10,000 or so, what are you going to give me that I can take it and give say that this is a great idea? We have a business case. I didn't even show how much money I can make out of this. These are things that you need to think about. How are you going to make money? If you want someone to contribute money towards your enterprise, towards your idea, right? What is that individual going to get out of it? So the question is, do you have a business case? Right now it's probably not the correct time to answer this question, but maybe afterwards, if you have an original idea, let me know. Show me what the business case is. Draft a 50-page document showing that this is the case, when you take it to a VC, that VC can actually say, yeah, you know what, this is actually sound.
I mean, President, I just mentioned that in order to get some campus, you have to write a proposal and you have to prove that this is the, certain thing or product you would expect, right? But let me explain that it is like a sort of academic or research. We don't expect hard concrete product when we talk about something like this. That's the difference we are talking about. That in terms of industry, I guess it is okay to expect because everything is in terms of profit, and you expect that when you give some money, I guess at the end of the day you would have certain some product, right? But in academic we don't see this. We see this that at the end of the day we would have some papers or some another new idea or something new to share. That's what we should. So that's a difference in our mindset, which is the difference between I guess the software industry over here and academics here.
Another perspective that I'd actually like to highlight for the students in agreement with what the speaker said. I'm sure everyone over here uses Facebook. Yes. I'm guessing you have also heard of the cliche that was started off by two university students, and the multi-millionaire or millionaire, I forget the count of it now, there's only zeros involved, but the multi-whatever is now actually younger than me, around your age, I'm guessing, 23, 24-year-old anyone over here. You must have seen the social network movie as well. So, university project. Google, it was mentioned, university project. College dropouts. The point is not, I'm not saying drop out from college, but that thought process you need to think out the box. Java, I'm sure anyone who's done programming has heard of Java. Some gentlemen over there mentioned mobile programming, so I'm guessing you know of Java as well. Youngsters, the name Java came over from Java RPD. So from that perspective, if you think out of the box, you challenge that limit. That millions ki job and all of that 25, 35,000 peanuts is then no longer peanuts. Then out of that 25, 35,000, that's all it takes to start off the sky's the limit. And what are they thinking? The sky is really not the limit. We've gone to the phone so many times that I lose count.
Things are moving so fast that people are not not able to find skilled people in certain areas. So, there's an aspiration going on in industry all over the world because the technology is going so fast that skilled people are not available. So, we need to catch up with them, and I think there should be some platform between industry and academia so that those ideas which are not really are able to really given a chance, they should be thrown at that place. So maybe sometimes we will probably think of something developing a new filter so that the industry would send their depth on over there, and our students have a chance to actually be able to present themselves and spend their time, their own time, and do something which is actually the industry requirements. I think this better thing works well, then there will be some merging on both sides. So my idea is that we should think about building incubators with universities and will have economics.
Very well, sir. That's a very thoughtful initiative, and that's actually the primary purpose behind campus conversations as well, connecting the academia and the industry. We have another comment?
Well, things you said that some things like Facebook and Google actually probably we are addressing. I'm probably saying that there is no such type of integration with the academia and the industry in Pakistan. आप जो स्टैनफोर्ड की और हार्वर्ड की इंटीग्रेशन देखेंगे जनरल एक्चुअली लोगों के साथ उन्होंने अपने बंदे वहाँ पर भेजे हैं वहाँ पर ये जरूरी नहीं है कि इंडस्ट्री सिटिंग ओवर देयर एंड वेटिंग फॉर यू टू कम टू द प्लांट वहाँ पर बिल्कुल लर्निंग कराई जा रही है स्टूडेंट्स को मतलब और मैंने कुछ भी पढ़ेंगे कि भाई आपको आखिरी सेमेस्टर में किस इंडस्ट्री में काम करना है मतलब आप यहाँ पर पाकिस्तान में इंटीग्रेशन करना है फास्ट किसी एक इंटीग्रेशन बताएं कि वो हमारे ये मतलब फुल इंटीग्रेटेड एटमॉस्फेयर हो तो वो मतलब गूगल को पीएचडी प्रोफेसर से उन्होंने अपने और वो सारे लिंक देगा पर चलो ठीक है पर पाकिस्तान तो न्यूयॉर्क है वो यूएस पाकिस्तान में इंट्रोडक्शन अगर इंग्लिश में था तो ये इंडस्ट्री की तरफ देने जा रहे हैं आप इंडस्ट्री के बाद हम खुद जाएँ और खुद डालेंगे कि बिजनेस मैन प्लान बना लेंगे वी डोंट नो हाउ टू मैनेज हमें पता है कि प्रोडक्ट्स बना लेंगे आपको वो इंडस्ट्री को आना पड़ेगा
Very interesting perspective.
Actually, the thing is, entrepreneurship is itself a challenge. And talking about Pakistanis, we are very lazy people. We don't really struggle, and that's the problem. No, I'm talking about the general trend. I mean, we have to really work hard to get ourselves noticed, and people usually don't do that. And that's where the problem comes.
So, you would basically agree with me if I said that it all comes down to perseverance? It all comes down to commitment. To the gentleman who wanted the 25-30, you did not want the 25-30,000 job, trust me, it's a lot of perseverance and commitment, otherwise you'll be fired a week down the road, and optimistically a week down the road if you're not committed.
Our graduates, our students, they are equal to the challenges. After all, the same breed of graduates are hired by EU product. So after all, there must be certain direction. See, right now is environment which makes difference. You know what happens when the Pakistanis land in America, you simply give up. But when they're in Pakistan, just despite something happens. What's wrong? I think it's the right environment which we can create. From the industry side to support this, as he was telling us, I mean, the industry must somehow, approach the academy. Okay, this is a good initiative which we're taking right now. But you have to control this initiative. What is it? And you don't. Simply discussion would not mean anything. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Parashik. I have an experience of both working in industry as well as an academician. A couple of months back, I was invited by one of the United Nations Strategic Division to address some challenging issues which probably the youth of Pakistan are facing. Obviously, there was this thing that what do we have to do, and they have to develop their future policies and all that. Policies are already developed, but how to really make it sure that it goes out in the masses. So I was there also in that strategic meeting, and we were discussing various challenging issues. And I think that's the kind of a message which I at various forums have communicated to my students, and I take this opportunity to again give this message. You see, the key thing is, हमारी नियत क्या है? Unless our intention is clear, we can't focus and we can't work on what we have to do. I tend to disagree with some of the comments. I know it's not like that. You don't need to say it like that. But it's not the $1 million job which we are looking for. It's not the money thing which we are all looking for. And it should not be the case also. ये सब चीज़ follow करता है. As Ali has mentioned clearly, that you are worth $1 million. आप अपने अंदर skills develop करें. Number 2, पाकिस्तान की एक strategic position है, and Pakistan has a huge potential in the sense that it has a big, huge population. It has a base by itself. हमारे पास employment का और ये सारे के सारे issues क्यों हैं? That is because we don't have the education, and there is a huge digital divide over here in Pakistan. Unless that is not addressed, we can't as a nation come up. So what are the issues? Like हमारे पास rural development and urban development gap है. हमारे पास gender difference का gap है which you identify. हमारे पास poor and जो है rich का gap है. And ICT, information communication technology, can play a huge role in really, creating a bridge for this digital divide. That's one thing, and that should be our challenge. हम लोगों ने कब जो है ना अपने आप के challenging projects को motivation हम लोगों को होनी चाहिए, वो ये issues होनी चाहिए. कहाँ गए हम लोगों में से? कहाँ गए वो इकबाल का फलसफा जो हम लोगों ने किताबों में पढ़ लिया, जुगनू और जो है उसकी बात करेंगे ना implement, अपने आप को बनाए ना जुगनू. ये तो हम करेंगे नहीं. बातें करेंगे $1 million का हम लोग कहाँ है? वो आ जाएगी, सब चीज follow up होगी. कहाँ है वो innovative ideas आपके इस कौम को सुधारें हम लोग? जब तक ये नहीं आएंगी चीजें हमने, नियत हमारी अपने मुल्क को सुधारने की होगी, कुछ नहीं होगा. कम ICT for education is all out, open out area. हम लोगों ने कौन से डेवलप किए ऐसे solutions और ICT for education करें, ICT for healthcare improvement करें. ये OBI के stores और इस पे जो है हम लोग की ऐसी applications होनी चाहिए जिसमें clinics और इस तरह के जो concept होने चाहिए जो हम healthcare की improvement करें, rural development की improvement करें, mobile applications हम लोग इस तरफ develop करें. Now, how will it all come? Obviously, we need faculty. And I tell you, I know it as the head of the institute. Dr. Asim is also looking at it. Now, we face lots of challenges in hiring the right faculty. Faculty is very expensive. The right faculty is enormously expensive. And this is the challenge. We don't have it. First of all, education in Pakistan में 2.5% at the university level है. How about getting the faculty at the PhD level and at the master's level? Higher Education Commission, but ma'am, just understand, 2.5% of the Pakistan's population goes to the universities. Imagine how many of them graduate with their masters and PhD. Higher education cannot do much. We don't get it in the private sector. It's for the public sector. That funding is available for the public sector. There is no funding available for the private sector. The private sector has to go on what? Fee structure. So we rely on fee. Fee is expensive for the private sector, and for that there is an expensive commodity which comes over here to get graduates, and they go all out. 50% of them they go out. You have also remained a student over here, you know it, what is the demographic. So there is this digital divide thing which is there, and we all have to focus on that. So that's the challenge which the education institutes face. Third thing, as far as the projects, etc. is concerned, everybody is working on innovative ideas, excellent innovative ideas. What we have to do is this, that to promote and support these innovative ideas, we have to start, while we are doing a wonderful job of conversations, we have to start a concept of the seed money which goes out as a stipend for those innovative projects. The smallest stipend, I would say even a stipend of say 2,000 rupees. is good enough. It's not the money thing, it's just a motivation thing. 2,000 rupees for their cup of tea and refreshments and lunches and हम लोग दें, ताकि वो बैठ कर सोचें, रात को इधर sleeping bag हम लोग उनको दें, बैठ कर काम करें. उसका 2,000 rupees for that sleeping bag is something which we all have to pitch in. From our pocket, we will pitch. From your pocket, it should come, and then the innovation and all these things would be promoted. And we have to do this.
Very well said. I'm seriously very proud of words because what you said was genuinely very motivational, at least to me, and the club, the audience also clapped to the same effect. One thing I would mention that, MIT and Berkeley, there's trainings over there and there's collaboration between the industry and the academia. There's a lot of, from either side, what's coming out is, Kenya and Pakistan is different. Pakistan is different. Have anyone of you heard of BlackBerry? Yeah, their most selling application on the BlackBerry store is Pakistani, Lahore-based company, 5 Technology. Pakistani gentlemen who made this. What held them back? Why wasn't that new innovative thing? Why wasn't that applicable to Pakistan? That's actually helping your GDP, that's helping your entire industry as well. They don't buy it as the highest selling BlackBerry application. I forget the name of the application.
Recently they have done another one. They are both from Fiverr. BlackBerry platform, and they've done a photo editing because there was no kind of a gap on that photo, and they did the first app in it.
That photo editing one. So what's holding us as Pakistani? I'm sorry, I'm a major patriot when it comes to that. What's holding us Pakistanis back? I mean, everything is applicable over here. Why isn't it? When you talk MIT, when you talk Berkeley, when a few perspectives, there were a number of people shaking their heads when this was being said that industry doesn't connect to us. Google training videos are there. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Oracle training videos are there. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Nokia training videos are there. The training sessions are there. So how much more can the industry reach out? See, when you talk communication, the industry can reach out halfway. अब उर्दू में एक कहावत है, उंगली भी हाथ पकड़ लिया या पकड़ लो. इंडस्ट्री आपको हाथ पूरा दे रही है, तो आप बाजू पकड़ लो. What's stopping you from doing that? We have.
Actually, एक चीज़ है कि if you are saying that innovation, so over there every student comes up with the ideas that are really innovative. And you know that even in a semester we have 5 courses, and out of that we have 3 or 4 projects of course. So in projects में everybody comes up with a really great ideas and they are really innovative. But what happens कि आप वो project बनाते हो, project you learn new things and new things, and at the end आपका maybe project complete नहीं हो पाते. Few projects are completed. So I also shared the same thing with Ma'am Rabia कि आप ये चीज़ करें कि when the student comes up with an idea, तो आप उसका एक proposal जो वो देते हैं, proposal देते हैं, तो आप वो proposal shortlist करके and send it to the industry people. And afterwards they shortlist and in those projects in which they are interested. उन project में जिसमें वो interested हैं, तो उसमें वो अपने कुछ मंडे उसमें वो करने लगा रहे इसमें कि भाई आप on the Saturdays और Sundays आप इस ग्रुप के साथ मीटिंग करोगे. Whatever means plan, it's not a big deal कि आप किस जगह पे मीटिंग करते हो, लेकिन उनको थोड़ा मेंटर करो कि किस तरह से होगा. Because learning new things and creating a complete idea it's really difficult. कि run time पे आप कोई नई टेक्नोलॉजी पढ़ते हो that is required for your project, and afterwards you come up with the project. So complete नहीं हो पाता in a short span of time. So that's the problem. I also shared it with Rabia Wali. So I think it should be that. It's also a kind of thing that industry or academia can get these खत्म हो सकता है.
Basically invest and basically network students who are still in the process of completing their time saying, okay, I'm not coming, I'm being followed up, why you're not there, the industry is sitting, and then they're telling me, oh, I can't come today. So this is, I mean, you need to groom yourself. You have to make yourself ready for the professional world. You have to show the seriousness, the spark, by having the basic ethics of the work environment. No matter you haven't been into the professional world as yet, but you need to groom yourself. You need to show that element that yes, you are there. You have 5 minutes before the meeting time because you want to do it. You want to seek help from them. I will try to connect you once, twice. Third time probably I'll back off by saying, no, this student is not serious. It puts me in an embarrassing situation in front of my other partners. So I need to see that spark. Industry is there. It's all there to support you. And we need to see that element spark in you as well.
Very, very true. I mean, across business mediums, across technology mediums, it does come down to commitment and taking ownership of what we feel and what we have. If we don't have something to add.
मेरा जो ज़्यादा अच्छा लगा आप लोगों ने देख चुके हैं मैं सिर्फ यही बोलना चाह रहा हूँ कि जैसा कि इसमें बोला कि आइडिया है तो इंडस्ट्री को सपोर्ट नहीं करती वगैरह या तुम खुद क्यों नहीं करते इंडस्ट्री तुम्हें क्यों सपोर्ट करेगी भाई तुम खुद अपने बनाओ तुम आगे मेहनत करो अगर तुम्हारी जैसे सुधार को बोला कि नीयत होनी चाहिए अगर तुम्हारी नीयत है तो तुम खुद उसको बनाओगे पूरा प्रोडक्ट बनाओगे और फिर तुम जाके मार्केट में उसको प्रमोट करो अभी जैसे मैं एक एंड्रॉयड गेम पे काम कर रहा हूँ मुझे ना एंड्रॉयड पे एप्लीकेशन बनाने आती है ना गेम डेवलपमेंट आती है मैं ये तो अचीव नहीं करूँगा कि यार कोई इंडस्ट्री सपोर्ट करे वहाँ पर मुझे उधर से डेवलपर्स आएँ और मेरी मदद करें मेरे आइडिया को इम्प्लीमेंट करें और फिर मुझे मेरे प्रोडक्ट को मार्केट करें मैं खुद ये सीख रहा हूँ कि एंड्रॉयड पे गेम डेवलपमेंट कैसे होती है आप पूरी आप काम करो आप अपने प्रोडक्ट को खुद बनाओ और फिर खुद मार्केट करो और फिर इंडस्ट्री को खुद नजर आ जाएगा कि हाँ ये चीज़ हो रही है और वो फिर खुद आपके प्रोडक्ट को आगे की तरफ लेके जाएगा।
I also want to add something. The guy mentioned कि हमारे पास टाइम नहीं है प्रोजेक्ट होते हैं असाइनमेंट होते हैं फास्ट की सबसे अच्छी चीज़ ये है कि यहाँ पे कोर्सेज का जो कंटेंट है थोड़ा इजी है मतलब इसको फास्ट भी कर लें फिर भी काफ़ी टाइम बच जाता है बहुत कुछ करने को इसके प्राइम एग्जाम्पल यहाँ के इवेंट्स है यहाँ पर यही स्टूडेंट्स बड़े बड़े इवेंट्स कराते हैं कहाँ से आता है इनको इतना टाइम तो जो लोग इवेंट्स नहीं कराते वो लोग क्या कर रहे हैं उनको तो बहुत टाइम होना चाहिए क्योंकि जो इवेंट्स कराओ उनके पास जो टाइम है तो जिनके पास टाइम है वो एप्लीकेशन बनाए उसको सेल करें जिसको क्यों ये टाइम बहुत टाइम है हमारे कोर्सेज इतने आसान था अल्लाह का शुक्र है एक लाख इवेंट के एग्जाम्स के लिए
I would like to add something.
Just to make one thing clear, you want the faculty to make courses more difficult, that would challenge me. So I think that's a request to challenge the schools. I'm not saying make life miserable, I'm saying challenge. Oh yes.
I guess I would like to add something here. I feel this is something that's like deeply inside me, like it's like rooted in our hearts. We always complain कि यहाँ ये नहीं होता, यहाँ ये नहीं होता, पाकिस्तान में मतलब ये नहीं है, पाकिस्तान में ये नहीं है. For example, this is, I feel that the same kind of like frustration exists in my students as well. Okay, so whenever I talk to them in the class, they say कि यहाँ ये नहीं होता और आप अगर बाहर जाए तो ये होता है. So things like that we have to do. I guess like we need a mental change as well. Okay, we need to take this example. Okay, why don't you take this up? There's a famous saying that is from, I guess that is from Mahatma Gandhi that just be the change. You want to see in the world. So, why can't we do that? Why can't we just follow that? For example, if I'm complaining that the environment is not clean, why don't I make this as a habit? Okay, I don't put my garbage outside. Okay, so why don't we do that? Okay, so if I'm complaining, there are not so many opportunities here, or there is nobody who's funding, why don't you take this opportunity to be the leader? Okay, because this is a very mean world. Okay, so nobody will come and help you unless you are capable of doing something.
Sir, very well said. I believe this word technology. This word technology. We also have our great Tata Einstein, Albert Einstein, Tata, who also said something very similar. That don't ask for change, bring it. Be part of it. Thank you. So don't ask for change. And to be very honest, this Dukan wala told me when I asked him for change, he said, "Khula nahi hai paas." He wrote this down on a piece of paper and gave this to me. And it's very valid. We talk technology, we talk Pakistan, Pakistan this, Pakistan that. I'm guessing you've heard of the revolution that happened in Egypt. And I'm guessing you don't know about the change that technology, the role that technology played in that change. Thanks to the same word Facebook and Twitter, they weren't playing games or something, but they were actually using that for communication purposes.
I just want to add a comment based upon what Dr. said. I just want to tell you a small experience of mine and what I've learned about a few things, and hopefully these points may ring true to you as well. About 6-7 months ago, as KST, we were going on a recruitment drive where we were going to multiple universities, and I'll be honest, मेरा पाकिस्तान में इतना ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं गुजारा. I did my bachelor's and master's from outside, and I've lived most of my life outside. So मुझे बड़ा interesting इसलिए लगा because I wanted to go and see the students and interact with the students and understand कैसे students हैं, क्या how good are they, how confident are they, can they talk, are they good speakers, are they passionate about what they do, or are they just here because they want to enjoy the ride. Usme, we went to 5 universities. We went to Zabis, we went to CBM, we went to IBA, LUMS and GIK. And usme mera opening जो remarks थे, I asked 2 questions to the audience, just to get a feel यार जो लोग हैं वो क्या समझ आ रही है, क्या वो सोचते हैं, are they thinkers or are they leaders or are they followers? I asked them if there was one thing you want to change in the world, what would that be and why? ठीक है, उसमें अच्छे से जवाब आया. I would say उसमें अगर मुझे याद पड़ता है तो IBA में लगता है इसमें बड़ा अच्छा सवाल जो generally power crisis, food crisis, water crisis, etc. तो मेरा दूसरा जो सवाल था, मैंने कहा चलो अब तो आप लोगों ने वर्ल्ड लेवल पे सोच लिया ना, अब आप पाकिस्तान के लेवल पे आ गए. then I asked them क्या पाकिस्तान में अगर एक चीज जो आप चेंज करें तो चेंज करना चाहें तो वो क्या होगा. और knowing कि मैं किस कंपनी से काम करता हूँ, आप गेस कर सकते हैं ज़्यादातर क्या बोलने का, जो कि बहुत वैलिड था. लेकिन चलते गए एक बंदे ने एक बहुत मेरे ख्याल में now coming to your point, एक पॉइंट आता है कि before we change anything we have to change this and this. मेरे लिए ये बहुत बड़ी बात है यार. This guy is clearly on track. We have a mindset, unless we don't change it, we will never achieve anything. I have this little thing on my wall, it said, to achieve the things you never had, you have to do the things you never did. So that's the one point. Then the second point, I said, you people in this audience here, listen, I think Zabardast का पाकिस्तान की पॉपुलेशन जो है उसमें से जो लोग इस कमरे से गुजरते हैं या इस यूनिवर्सिटी से गुजरते हैं पूरे पाकिस्तान में कितना % होगा? 2%. That is how many people in total? Just a small. I did my MBA from an institution in Europe and Singapore. It's known as INSEAD. I don't know if you. Some of you have heard of it, maybe some of you haven't. But anyway, it has a campus in Singapore and a campus in France. वहाँ मैंने एक ह्यूमैनिटीज़ का एक बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग कोर्स किया था ह्यूमैनिटीज़. उसमें उन्होंने ये कहा था कि न्यूज़वीक का मैगजीन सब लोगों ने सुना. न्यूज़वीक क्या है? तो उसमें मुझे एक असाइनमेंट मिली थी। उसमें असाइनमेंट ये थी कि the cover of news magazine has got your photo on it. At the age of 60, Nabil Nawaz is photo. And basically Newsweek में या Times magazine में क्या करते हैं? Normally एक an overview देते हैं बंदे की बात, हिस्ट्री क्या अचीव किया, घर की तस्वीर, दूसरे की तस्वीर ये वो, और कभी बेबी की तस्वीर आ जाती है। So the assignment was, what do you want this article to say about you? At the age of 60, what do you want this article to say about you? The point I'm trying to make about this is that I struggled miserably with this assignment. I just could not understand क्या मैं तो कल के एग्जाम के बारे में सोच रहा हूँ। ज़्यादा I think जनरली जो मैंने देखा है लोग जो है वो कल की या परसों की अगले हफ्ते की बात सोचते हैं। तो एक इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चन में हमेशा पूछते हैं मेरे पास बंदा आता है, मैं कहता हूँ यार if you we have Aladdin का मैजिक लैम्प है हमारे पास, उसको हमारे पास एक विश है। If you have a wish, you can work in any company you like and do any job you like in the next 5 years. You can dream a little bit. What job would that be? मैं सवाल क्यों पूछता हूँ? तो सीख के यार आपने कुछ सोचा है अपने बारे में? आपने दुनिया या पाकिस्तान चेंज करने का सोचा है या आप are you a leader or are you a sheep? Have you thought about where you want to be? अच्छा, some people get caught in traps में कि किसी में काम करना चाहता हूँ अपने 5 साल है, ठीक है? मतलब the guys haven't heard that question before. It gets them to think on the spot. You want people to answer quickly on the spot and see कि किधर वो निकलते हैं। कुछ लोगों ने सोचा सर मैं माइक्रोसॉफ्ट में दुबई में काम करना चाह रहा हूँ सर। क्यों? एक और भी वजह उसकी। But I am here not just because I want that person to spend the rest of his career in KSC. As leaders, we want to ensure that that person can reach and achieve their goal. Why? If they say they want to go to Unilever, for example, work in IT because they like Unilever, so I will actually make them do more marketing IT stuff. I will give them relevant. मेरा काम करेंगे। गरीब बात है वो आए तो मेरा काम तो करेंगे। लेकिन it's not for me. They're not here for me. They have a long future ahead of them. So the idea is if they give me a 5-year plan, sir, मैं सोचा है मैं बहुत सोच के जो है वो मैं ये करना चाह रहा हूँ, तो I try and give them the relevant experience and make them achieve their goal. I think that's what leaders ultimately should do. And so point about this is just थोड़ी सी अपना future कल का ना सोचो परसों, talk try and think a little bit further. Finally, what I'd like to close to what I'm saying is, I don't know how many of you know this, but KSC, there's a company called Raj Capital that has taken over KSC in September 2008. I belong to that company. Basically, our business model is exactly this. But it's called something called private equity, which means कि आप long-standing, high-asset companies को खरीदते हैं और उनको जो है वो आपकी equity को turn around करने के लिए, और जब वो एक profitable या well-run हो जाती है तो फिर आप उसको आगे किसी को ultimately sell out करते हैं। ये तो एक मॉडल चल रहा था। राज ने नई चीज स्टार्ट किया रीजन में because they realized again on the conversations we're having इसके SME, small medium enterprise, अगर आप दुबई के इस रीजन में जाएं तो SME की डेफिनेशन जनरली होती है कि उसमें से 500 से कम लोगों या उससे भी कम लोगों, 500 से कम लोगों, रेवेन्यू पता नहीं इतना है। 98% of the companies in the UAE are SME. ठीक है? As a result of this, basically Raj ने basically company buy की ताकि वो ये venture capital की जो बात हो रही थी ये करना शुरू कर पूरे region में। इसको रियादा enterprises और वो हमारे साथ merge हो गई और हमारा venture capital एक operate होता है। वो हर मुल्क में पैलेस्टाइन हो गया, इजिप्ट हो गया, टर्की, मोरक्को हो गया, नॉर्थ अफ्रीका और इंडिया और अब सिंगापुर भी स्टार्ट हो गया। तो इन कंपनीज में जो है वो exactly यही करते हैं। Actually, a proper result, basically a proper VC does, is that they go out and they get their, they look at companies, they look at business ideas, they look at getting business presentations बहुत ज़्यादा देते हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा due diligence देते हैं, चीज़ होती है due diligence, ये चीज़ 6 महीने लगती है, जब आप कंपनी आपको खरीदने लगी है तो आप अपनी due diligence से आपके अकाउंट्स इन ऑर्डर, आपका आइडिया है, आपका कैश फ्लो नजर आता है, तो इस चीज़ की सारी की जो है वो सारी बात है, this is something that we abroad people have to think about a lot when we're making decisions for KSE in terms of investment decisions, and we're also making decisions in other parts of the the region. असल में उसका unfortunately ये है कि इस वक्त पाकिस्तान में हमारा investment footprint बहुत ज़्यादा है. पाकिस्तान में KSE is a massive investment for us, $381 billion. दूसरा जो है मनान स्टील फोर्जिंग लाहौर में है, एक BMA कैपिटल इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंक है, चौथा क्या है ये जो बाइको नहीं जो बॉसिको होता था, बाइको का भी 40% स्ट्रेटेजिक कंट्रोल वो भी हमारा, तो हमारा फुटप्रिंट पाकिस्तान में बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया, जिसकी वजह से जो इन्वेस्टर बोर्ड है वो कहते हैं कि पाकिस्तान से हाथ उठाओ थोड़ा सा देखिए. But what I wanted to say, and I think this is something that Shafat emailed me and said, yeah, you have to give it to Remember such mentoring I'm most willing to do. Well, in terms of, I think this is where some of our guys, doing touristy presentation skills, touristy, idea about, what do you think when you're making a business case? What do you have to think about? When you're doing a presentation to a bunch of investors, what do they want to know? What do they look for? Well, all they care about is cash flow. आपके accounts में या इस किस्म की चीजों में जो है cash flow. Because ये सारी एक चीज है known as working capital management. If they believe your company will be a going concern, which means it will survive past the next quarter, एक डॉलर साइन दुल की जेब में शुरू हो जाते हैं. ऐसे ही सोचते हैं. So have you thought about the commercial aspect of it? So this is what I'm saying to you as a, we can have this discussion and informally as well. Once a week, if there's some people who would like this kind of guidance or tutoring, it can be an open session at my office, or we have a room there, we can have a bunch of students, 5-10 students, if that is of interest. Is that of interest to people? Okay, because what will happen is it won't be everybody. There will be a small group of people that will be selected based upon what the dean decides and what the faculty members decide. And I would suggest there will be something to the effect of passion, future thinking, viability. इस किस्म की जो चीजें हैं जो एक promise है जारी बात है उनको और this I think we can begin, as and when the CIO team decide. So that's the comment that I would like to make.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. To contact the CIO team or to get in touch with us for the mentor sessions or for what the gentleman just spoke about, you can always email us at cc@ciopakistan.com. We also have mentor nashtas going on throughout the year with a number of our industry leaders and thought leaders. The key point being there, thought leaders. Because you can have industry leaders who are backward when it comes to their money. I'm sure you all played Monopoly, so you know how that works. You can have thought leaders, and you can have industry leaders. We're talking about thought leaders doing these mentor nashtas. So you can write it to us, you get in touch with us, we'll let you know the details, and we take it from there. Sir, have something to add?
Few comments, more comments from my side, because unless we don't have concrete, things which are in front of us at the talk. First of all, I wish you had gone to universities and do please go to universities like for example, Global University. Go there, see Bahawalpur University, see those rural universities, and you will know what is the state of affairs. And we have to see them. See there, and there is a spark in those people. 25% of the audience probably in this room comes from rural side. We had a program called Outreach Scholarship Program, where we went to the rural side, we picked the talent when they were doing their intermediate. Many of them had no idea what the urban side looks like. We brought them over here, grown them, and today they are talking with you. So that digital divide thing is something which is there. Am I right? OSP students are there? OSP students? Outreach Scholarship Program. Now that's a very expensive program. We are thankful to the Ministry of Information and Communication Technology that supported that program. Otherwise, these programs are very expensive. Second thing is something which, if you want to look at Korea, Bangladesh, Malaysia, the recent examples, and otherwise also if you go to US and other things, you see industry follows the university and the faculty. It's not that the faculty follows, the university doesn't follow the industry. Faculty in fact gives direction to the industry and we govern. Now the point is this, when I said we govern the industry, your confidence in us as faculty members is also very little because आप ये कहेंगे कि यार क्या बातें कर रहे हैं ये लोग faculty members, हमें मालूम है इनको आता जाता कुछ नहीं, अच्छे लोग हैं, इनको पढ़ाना आता है, लेकिन आता है इनको नहीं, इनको मालूम नहीं है मॉडर्न ट्रेंड्स क्या हैं, ये आप लोगों का मार्केट के साथ कॉन्फिडेंस है हम पर, और हमने भी शायद यही किया होगा, इसीलिए तो ये आज बच्चे जो है डायरेक्टली आपसे पूछ रहे हैं आप हमारे लिए क्या करेंगे, हमें तो उनसे 4 साल की डिग्री लेनी है, तो लिहाजा इनका भी कॉन्फिडेंस हम पर इतना नहीं है. Now this confidence in the faculty, this confidence in the industry कि हम पर भी confidence हो आपका कि हम आपको बताएं कि क्या direction होनी चाहिए, ये कहाँ से आएगा? Unless we don't have this thing, nothing is going to change. Now for that change to bring in, I'm proposing an idea which I proposed in a few other forums also, and there is a little thing which we have done it also. We started with the Microsoft Innovation Center. A few years back, we started Microsoft Innovation Center. It's the only innovation center in Pakistan. It's at past. What we did over there was, and the concept is this, कि आप हमारी faculty को भी ले, जिस तरीके से students की internship करवाते हैं, आप ले हमारी faculty को internship पे, ले जाएं अपनी industry में, आप अपने पास रखें उनको. I'm willing to give a leave of a semester to my faculty members, whosoever qualifies in your internship program. And likewise, you give me a project manager for 1 semester. You give me a person. He works over here, he stays with us. On your payroll, your faculty, my faculty member would be there for a semester on your payroll, and on our payroll would be your person. Okay? And then we will create a bridge. If we are really lacking in something, you tell us through your faculty members, through your people who come as project managers and us. That is going to create probably one way of creating this bridge between academia and industry. These were my thoughts. Thank you.
So you highlighted something very valid, that is a commitment, please take me if I'm wrong, but that is a commitment that you are willing to make. Sir ने बहुत अच्छी commitment उन्हें भी की है. Anything that, any comments or commitment?
Based on your feedback, we've been going to different campuses as well, and we've requested CIO, basically request the faculty to nominate faculty member and plus 10 students recommended by faculty to be part of the training programs which Nokia does to basically equip them on the hands-on workshop on the different technology platforms used for Nokia development. So you can certainly basically, we can, CIO can share the form and you can share the nominated candidates and you can take them for the program. As far as the internship is concerned, we are ready to use the faculty member for some external training programs, and we are ready to give them entire course material for the latest technologies, and we want them to be part of a far campus program where they can go to different universities and give training to the students on the latest technologies. We welcome to basically have some nominated faculty members for this thing, and we can just incorporate in our campus program as well. And for students, I would basically be challenging them because there is a competition which is coming up. Please bring your innovation, your creativity, your spark into that challenge. We will be launching in this month only. There will be a complete website with the entire criteria. And those who are basically application developers sitting in this room, and they want to publish their creativity innovation on that challenge, we welcome you all. And that's basically the submission time for your creativity is June 30th. So you have ample time to participate in it. There are 4 categories, and out of for all 4 categories, the first prize whenever we get it, a small total money of like at least 400,000 Pakistan rupees. So that's just a token for your creativity, but you're welcome to share your ideas.
Thank you very much. And for those of us who prefer the lakhs, that's 4 lakh rupees for the winner. So someone who asked about the millions that are coming in, there you go. You have an opportunity, and this is hats off to Nokia. This is Nokia reaching out to the academia, to the students, to everyone in general. That what you want to learn, please come. We will teach. So you need to have that passion, you need to have that commitment, you need to have that desire to learn. You can contact your faculty, or you can write to us directly at cc@sierrapakistan.com. We will let you know any details you have that you require, any point of contact, anything, you write it to us. We are the mediators there, so to speak. Sir, would you like to add something?
Sure. Okay, the internship program that we have in class, how long is it? 2 months selection. And there's a final project, right? There's a field project. That is an academic project. I mean, it's with the faculty, or is it, should there be an industry expert as well associated?
Well, industry is associated in the sense that they can see, observe, and they can be part of the examination.
Okay, so a comment I have told you that
there are industry ideas on which we work. Actually, we have students who are supervising the project. But they are MSc students, they are enrolled in Masters Software Project Management program. And they are developers for all practical purposes, so they are very full-time jobs. So, as part of their curriculum development class, as part of the information class program, they got to supervise the practical. And so they actually project management. In a way, they are getting industry feedback.
Okay. So, concluding remarks from my side. Technology investors, they usually expect a 10 times return in 5 years. तो अगर कोई भी technology investor है, VC technology investor है, if he or she is putting in $100,000, he will expect about $1 billion in 5 years time. Now that's pretty outrageous. But you have to invest that the technology investor is actually not just investing in you, he's probably investing in 5, 6, 7 other companies as well. All of which are going to go bust apart from one company. So he has a 20% chance, if he's invested in 5 companies, only 1 out of those 5 will actually make money and make an income of 10 times. So if he's put $500,000 in 5 years time, he'll probably make $1 million. So double his money. So they are very careful of selecting the companies that they put money in. So if you say that no one is willing to support us financially, right? That's because these companies are very careful. They want to cut their odds, basically odds of losing money. So they narrowly select the companies. Those maybe 1 out of 5 will only succeed. So just keep that in mind. There's a lot of money out there, huge amounts of money. If I have 10 rupees, I want to make sure that tomorrow I have 15 rupees. I think it's a good concept which I can accept. Okay, so we'll all be willing to invest in schemes or companies or industries where you don't really make money. So if you're able to do something like this, it's going to make you money, people will invest. That's what we will say. There's a lot of money out there. We talked about research, research करता है, different basically research करता है. How many of you are actually subscribed to research-based journals, peer-reviewed journals, research magazines? You find the number is pretty low. Subscribe to research journals, subscribe to peer-reviewed journals, become a member of ACM, become a member of IEEE. There are huge advantages, and I'll come to that. A little bit about my background. Like again, I spent most of my life abroad. I've spent like 22 years abroad. I lived in Africa, I lived in North America, I lived in Pakistan, equally. did my bachelor's from NIT, did my master's from the University of MBA from Canada, and right now I'm towards my PhD from British University. Why am I saying we should become part of these journeys? When I was at NIT, I did my master's from NIT 15 years back. And internship maybe I didn't care. I didn't see any need for going and studying for 2 months in a company with very little respect. मैंने internship नहीं किया. मैंने जाकर के journal से subscribe करके तब यहाँ पर waiting किया और something out there. There is a trend I see in different organizations, different institutions, right? And that helped me. I was lucky to have opportunities which may not have been available to other people. But when I did the masters, I realized that this is very important. If I want to work on something that is cutting edge, then I need to be part of all of these journals. I need to know what's happening. Whether it's applicable in Pakistan or not, I should still be intelligent enough to know that ये सारी चीजें होंगी. I did my master's thesis was on a protocol that was under development at that time. I thought it was something that was very glamorous to do. Industry में ज़्यादा लोग उसमें कहते हैं कि हेल्प कर तो मैं industry expert, but no one was able to help me. No one at the time, no one knew about that. So I contacted IEEE directly. IEEE से मैंने working draft करवाया उस protocol. Do that. Contact IETF, contact IEEE, contact ACM. Tell them these are the projects that I want to work on, and they will help you out. They will get your faculty to attest to your credentials. That हाँ ये हमारा student पढ़ता है, he's a good student, he works on these things, right? They will help you out. Join the local chapters. There's an ACM local chapter, there's a IEEE local chapter. Join them. ठीक है? मेरे MBA में again we had to work on a field project. My team and I went to 30 different companies saying, please can we work with you? 30 companies. We got kicked out of 29 of them because it was a very intensive, very engaging project with the company we were working with. So how many companies have you contacted? How many organizations have you contacted? Sir, please आप हमारी help कर सकते हैं. Sir, please हम आपके साथ associate हो सकते हैं. Sir, please हम आपके साथ सीख सकते हैं. 2 घंटे आपके साथ आपका टाइम ले सकते हैं. But when someone agrees to help you out, like Naveen has been this situation, make sure that you don't party. Make sure you best utilize that time. हमें कहा गया था कि 11:15 बजे आ जाए, 11:30 बजे टाइम शुरू कर 1 बजे तक हो जाएगा. All 4 of us, we came a few minutes above 11:15, right at the top. And we are planning to meet like 1 o'clock, which is unfortunately super okay. But that's how pressed we are for time. So जो 1.5 घंटे 2 घंटे आपको जो यूनिवर्सिटी के अंदर access है, it's not that we don't help you, or it's just that this is something that we are doing for more, this is something that we are doing just because we want to help. Because I struggle a lot when I was in NIT. You know, मेरी भी होती थी, मुझे सेम दिन से लोगों को अप्रोच करना नहीं होता, लेकिन ये कि that was my perception of this is really good. But we are doing that. I mean, you guys are going to come to work for us, and we want to make sure that the understanding that you get from these sessions is going to benefit us or the other companies that we work for. Right now, I'm working my PhD dissertation. I have no idea what my research is going to be like. I have no one to help me. So I'm randomly sending out in university industry experts, hoping that someone is going to help in those areas that I'm interested in. Do that. Randomly send out emails. I get random emails from people saying that can you please spare some time? And if I'm available, yes, I will. There are also people who ignore it. There are also people in my executive management. Some people actually say that I don't have time. Can you please help this team out of my team? And we do that. So if I don't have time, maybe I'll delegate it to someone else. But we will help you out. This is what I have to say. We are accessible. All 4 of us from the industry are accessible. Just make sure that you guys utilize that time. I understand that the concept of time in the industry is very different from the concept of time in the industry. We've all been in the industry, we understand that that is obviously something that we will outdo.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Very well said. Very well said. We've had, I think, about 15-20 campus conversations in the last year or 2. And this is something that always comes up, that, you know, the only thing which is stopping you when you talk hurdles, क्या नहीं पाकिस्तान ले मसला नहीं, मुल्क ले मसला नहीं, एजुकेशन का मसला नहीं, इंडस्ट्री का मसला नहीं, उस बंदे को ये मसला कि उसने वो शर्ट पहनी है तो लिहाजा ये मैं एप्लीकेशन डेवलप नहीं कर सकता. Random excuses that we come up with. All we're doing is creating those hurdles. The only glitch is that we are the ones who are stopping ourselves because the industry is willing to reach out. You've heard it that from the industry. I'm nobody. You've heard it from the industry. Closing notes, anything that you'd like to add?
You guys study at FAST. Okay? You don't study at some random, university that nobody outside Pakistan has heard of. Every single major corporation in Pakistan is currently being led by a graduate of FAST. Okay? Everyone, they have every single tech team has project managers, senior development leads, solution consultants, pre-sales leads, business managers, marketing people, bankers. We're all from FAST. Other than FAST, IBA has a strong network there, alumni network, which means there are smart people out there who can help you. If you connect to one of us, and most importantly, I think faculty endorsement की जो बात है. So there's so many of you in the room. If I get email messages from all of you, I won't know what you and I might just ignore it. But if one of you comes with a faculty endorsement, in which Zafar Nasir Saab says this kid is brilliant. Okay, he is brilliant. इसका इतना अच्छा software engineering का project था. Why don't you guys give him an internship? I am going to simply open up my LinkedIn social network, which has 150 of my own batch mates from FAST, and 100 seniors, 2 classes above me, and 200 juniors. So in my 3-4 years in FAST, मैं 500 लोगों को तो जानती ही जानती हूँ, ठीक है ना? And they're all on our Facebook or LinkedIn or something, because tell you what, जो दोस्ती आप लोग इन सालों में बनाएंगे ना, 10 years later, those are really your real friends. You do not make friends in the industry, you do not make friends at work, you make friends in college. And these people are going to help you out. So connect to us, we are available. I mean, Pasha का platform इतने सालों से इतना काम कर रहा है, Pasha has interesting, fun competitions which you guys can apply to. Really, the sky is the limit, and this is the best time. May is about to come. Get internships. You want structure? You don't want to run around, after us. Get an internship. You might hate it. Copy बनाएंगे. They might give you the dirtiest Excel spreadsheet work to clean up their business intelligence reporting. मुझे crystal report से पता चलेगी हमारी productivity क्या है. Make a report. Reporting करें, automate कर देंगे, Typical इस तरह के projects होते हैं जो students को मिलते हैं. But you know what? You're going to learn something or the other. You learn that A, you hate the corporate world, which is fine. B, you may say, I never want to do this again, I want to be an entrepreneur. That is going to create hunger in you. Okay? Or C, you may really strike gold and get a mentor. You have people like, the gentleman who is sitting here and Rabia is here. You might be lucky enough to get a mentor like that. And that will change your life. So please do apply for internships. Please don't bum around and watch cricket all summer. Please.
Thank you. Very well said. Very valid, very true, and I think I've said very valid so many times that I've become valid. I just say that so many times. Thank you very much, all of us, for joining us. If you could just join us for one last group photo session at the back. And students, these people are right here.